All right, I wanted to show you the immigrant wedding. It's painted, finished, and I did it a lot different. I did the faces a lot different this time. Very crude faces. I looked at some carvers like Axel Peterson, and they were very unique but very crude in a lot of ways. And I left a lot of the cuts in, a lot of the marks in, to indicate that they would look rather older. Let's kind of look at our pastor here, kind of zero in on him a little bit. And as you see, I had the combination of the gray pants with the black coat. As I told you, he would be simply perhaps just a man who had very little training as a pastor, but whatever. And he is marrying this immigrant couple. And let me turn it just this way a little bit, give you an idea of, as he's looking a little bit at the bride and the groom, saying the service and holding his Bible, in other words. Now, the bride and groom, I have a base of just basically a log. If you see that right there. Now the bride and groom, let's just kind of zero in on them a little bit. The groom is dressed in brown shoes, black pants, and a rather, worn out coat, but it's as nice as he possibly could get on this type of thing. Zero in on his clothes a little bit. See that? Hands folded, and his facial features. Now the bride, she of course has this I want kind of an awkward veil on that, where the veil kind of pooched out a little bit. She would have a big veil, not very unique, not very elegant, as we might say, but to make it look like she was very proud of herself for getting married. She has the simple red dress that goes with it, and how I did the flowers are just sort of like that, where they painted it white and then put the red dots to represent some roses, perhaps, in other words, or some flowers and things like that. So it's kind of a mixture of different things, as we say. And the father-in-law is simply back here, a very black, gray pants, dark brown coat, and then a white hair with a white mustache, in other words. In that sense, just sort of, and then we kind of get on the mother-in-law a little bit, and we look kind of at her face a little bit, looking at her daughter and noticing that type of thing. Let me turn her around a little bit, and you can see her is basically the white shawl with a little, it goes all the way down, and then she has the yellow dress and the more of a white silver hair that she has in a bun. So these would be very, very, like I said, very poor people, but unique in a lot of ways. So this is our piece, the immigrant wedding. I hope you enjoyed watching as the figures were carved and as we went through it. And I thank you for watching. God bless you. And thank you for going through this. And like I said, it's a little bit different way of carving, a little bit different. More of a crude with a mixture of flat plane. And I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you now.